We all have the same 24 hours in a day. No one has more and no one has less. The difference between those who achieve greatness and those who don't often comes down to how they choose to spend those hours. Time is not just a number. It's the one thing you can get back once it's gone. Too often we find ourselves wasting time, scrolling endlessly, avoiding what we know we need to do, procrastinating for tomorrow what can be accomplished today. We tell ourselves we have time, but the truth is, time slips away quietly, and before you know it, it's gone. Procrastination is the enemy of progress. Every moment you delay is a moment that could have brought you closer to your goals. The biggest regret you'll have later in life is not the things you did, but the things you didn't do, because you waited. You waited for the right moment. You waited for motivation to hit. You waited for a miracle. But the truth is, the right moment is always now. It's not the big moves that matter most. It's the small, consistent actions that lead to success. You might think those little things don't matter, but they do. Every minute you spend thinking about your goals, acting toward your goals, and moving forward, no matter how small the step, gets you 1 minute closer to your dream. You have to take responsibility for how you spend your time. If you're wasting your time, you're wasting your life. If you're not doing what you need to do today, then you're robbing your future self of the success, happiness, and fulfillment you deserve. Set clear goals. Know where you're going so you can make every minute count. A goal without a plan is just a wish. If you're not making time for growth, whether it's physical, mental, or emotional growth, then you're choosing to stay stagnant. Discipline beats motivation. Motivation is fleeting, it comes and goes, but discipline is the force that drives you when motivation fails. Discipline is the key to consistency, and it's consistency that creates momentum. When you show up every day, even when you don't feel like it, you're building the future you desire. And don't forget the foundation, your health. Time is wasted when you're too exhausted, stressed, or unhealthy to perform at your best. Take care of your body, take care of your mind. Without them, nothing else matters. Time is the most valuable resource because it is finite, and once it passes, it is gone forever. Unlike money or possessions, which can be lost and regained, time cannot be recovered once it has slipped away. Every moment spent is a moment that can never be reclaimed, which makes it the most precious commodity we have. The clock keeps ticking, whether we're aware of it or not, and every second is a reminder that we're moving closer to the end of our journey. Yet many of us treat time as if it's something we can afford to waste, as if we can always start over tomorrow. But the reality is, we can't. The time you waste today is time you'll never get back, and every hour, every minute that passes is an opportunity lost to grow, to learn, and to make a difference. Time doesn't wait for anyone, and once it's gone, there is no way to rewind it. It's the one resource that constantly moves forward without pause, without hesitation, and it's up to us to decide how to use it wisely. Embrace the present because it's the only moment you truly have. The past is gone and the future is uncertain, but right now, in this very moment, you have control. Too many of us waste our time worrying about things that have already happened or stressing about what may or may not happen in the future, but the present is where your power lies. This is the moment when you can take action, make decisions, and shape your path. What happened yesterday doesn't define who you are today, and what might happen tomorrow shouldn't paralyze you. All you can control is what you do right now, how you choose to act, how you focus your energy, how you approach the challenges in front of you. This is where you create real change. By embracing the present, you release yourself from the burdens of regret and anxiety, allowing you to focus on what's in front of you. Life doesn't happen in the past or the future. It happens right here, right now. Procrastination is a silent thief that robs you of your potential. Every time you delay a task, you not only put off the work, but you also put off your growth, your dreams, and your future. The longer you wait, the more you allow fear, doubt, and uncertainty to take control, making it even harder to get started. The enemy of progress isn't failure, It's procrastination. It convinces you that you have more time, that it's okay to put things off, but what you don't realize is that with every delay, your goals slip further out of reach. Every minute you waste, you're not just losing time, you're losing opportunities to move forward. Your future success depends on the actions you take today, not tomorrow. Procrastination feeds into your excuses and makes them seem justified, but in reality, it's just holding you back. You can't afford to wait for the perfect moment or the right conditions. The perfect moment is now. The right condition is action. Procrastination may seem harmless, but over time, it becomes a barrier to the life you want to build. Delaying today means you're deferring your success to tomorrow, and tomorrow is never promised. Small actions may seem insignificant in the moment, but they accumulate over time to create profound change. Every single step, no matter how small, is a building block toward your larger goals. Often we get caught up in the desire for immediate dramatic results, but real progress is made in the quiet, consistent moments of daily effort. It's the minutes you spend practicing, learning, and improving that add up to the big breakthroughs. Each small decision to act, to move forward, to improve is like planting a seed. You may not see the immediate fruits of your labor, but with patience and consistency, that seed grows into something substantial. Time is not something you can afford to waste, and every minute you spend toward your goal is a minute you'll never get back. Don't wait for the big moment or the perfect opportunity to make an impact. Take the small, deliberate steps now. Your journey towards success is a series of small actions, and when you add them together, they lead to massive results. Even when progress feels slow or invisible, trust that every minute you invest is building momentum toward the life you want to create. Small actions compound over time, and before you know it, they will have led you to a place far beyond where you started. Taking responsibility for your time is not just about managing your calendar or filling your day with tasks. It's about recognizing that how you spend your time is a direct reflection of your priorities, your values, and your commitment to your goals. You can't control every aspect of your life, but you can control where your focus goes, and that's where your power lies. When you own your time, you're taking ownership of your future. Every minute is a choice, and each moment you waste is a moment you'll never get back. It's easy to let life slip by, to drift through days without intention, but that's not the path to fulfillment or success. When you own your time, you stop making excuses for why you didn't achieve what you wanted. You stop blaming external circumstances for holding you back and start realizing that it's within your control to make changes. It's about making conscious decisions to invest in what matters most. Whether it's dedicating time to your personal growth, your career, your health, or relationships, the choices you make today directly shape the life you will live tomorrow. Your time is your most precious asset, and when you take full responsibility for it, you unlock the ability to create the life you truly desire. Setting clear goals is the foundation of making your time truly meaningful. Without a purpose, time slips through your fingers like sand. When you don't have a vision or direction, you're left wandering, reacting to whatever life throws at you, instead of being the architect of your own journey. But when you set clear goals, every moment has purpose. Each step, no matter how small, is moving you closer to something greater. Goals give you focus, they give you motivation, and they help you stay disciplined even when the distractions are loud. You stop wasting precious time on things that don't align with your aspirations. Instead, you make decisions that bring you closer to where you want to go, and you're able to measure your progress along the way. Clear goals help you prioritize, and they act as a compass, guiding you even when obstacles arise. Without goals, you're simply floating along, drifting with no sense of direction. But with them, every action becomes intentional, and you start to see the value of every single minute. Time spent without purpose is wasted time, but time spent pursuing your goals is time well spent, no matter how long the journey takes. Making time for growth is one of the most important decisions you can make in life. Constant learning isn't just about acquiring knowledge. It's about evolving, adapting, and becoming the best version of yourself. Growth doesn't happen overnight, and it doesn't happen by accident. You have to carve out time in your life for it. Whether it's reading, learning new skills, or simply reflecting on your experiences, every moment you invest in growth shapes the person you are becoming. Growth requires discipline, consistency, and the willingness to push yourself out of your comfort zone. It means stepping up to the challenges that life presents, viewing them as opportunities rather than obstacles. The more you learn, the more you grow, and the more equipped you become to handle life's complexities. Without constant learning, you stagnate. You become stuck in old ways of thinking and behaving. Making time for growth means being intentional about your development. It means committing to learning something new every day, because personal development doesn't happen if you sit idle. You have to be proactive, hungry for knowledge, and open to change. Growth is not a one-time thing. It's a lifelong pursuit, and the time you spend on it will shape your future. Discipline is the foundation upon which success is built. Motivation is fleeting. It comes in waves, often driven by emotions or external factors. One day you may feel energized and inspired, ready to tackle everything in your path. The next, that spark may have dimmed, and you're left with little to fuel your drive. This is where discipline steps in. Discipline is the ability to push forward even when motivation is absent. It's about doing what needs to be done regardless of how you feel in the moment. While motivation may give you a temporary boost, it is discipline that keeps you consistent. It's the ability to show up every day, no matter how tired or discouraged you feel. Discipline builds habits, and habits are what lead to long-term success. It teaches you to stick to your commitments, whether you're inspired or not. The path to achieving your goals is not always a straight line, and it's easy to get distracted or discouraged when motivation wanes. But discipline is the driving force that keeps you going, even when obstacles arise. It is the silent power behind every achievement, the quiet determination that carries you through. In the end, motivation may help you start, but discipline is what ensures you finish. Your health is the most important asset you will ever own. It is the foundation upon which everything else is built: your goals, your ambitions, your relationships, and your career. Without good health, even the greatest of achievements lose their value. Physical health allows you to be strong, energetic, and capable of tackling challenges. Mental health, on the other hand, provides you with clarity, focus, and the emotional resilience needed to navigate life's obstacles. Both aspects of health are intertwined, and one cannot thrive without the other. When you neglect your health, you diminish your ability to perform at your highest level. Without mental clarity and emotional balance, you may find yourself stuck, overwhelmed, or burned out. Similarly, physical exhaustion or illness can prevent you from pursuing your passions or achieving your goals. Prioritizing your health is not just about working out or eating right. It's about creating a lifestyle that nurtures your body and mind. This means getting enough sleep, managing stress, taking breaks when needed, and seeking help when necessary. When you take care of yourself, you are more energized, focused, and capable of handling whatever challenges come your way. Your physical and mental well-being is the driving force behind your success. Without it, no matter how much you achieve, the foundation will always be fragile. So invest in your health, for it is the true catalyst for long-term success. The way you spend your time reveals the things that truly matter to you. Time is the most finite resource you have, and once it's gone, it can never be reclaimed. Every minute spent is a reflection of where your priorities lie, whether consciously or unconsciously. If you spend your days immersed in activities that don't align with your goals or values, it's a sign that those things in that moment hold more weight than what you claim to want to achieve. On the other hand, when you dedicate your time to growth, learning, relationships, and work that moves you toward your goals, it's a direct indication of your commitment to those things. The choices you make with your time will determine the quality and direction of your life. If you prioritize distractions, habits, or people that don't contribute to your well-being or aspirations, you're essentially choosing to postpone your success. However, when you intentionally focus on what's important, your actions speak louder than words. Time doesn't lie. It shows what you truly care about. Your calendar, to-do lists, and daily routines are tangible proof of your values. Therefore, if you want to achieve something significant, look at how you are spending your time today, because that will tell you whether your priorities are in alignment with your dreams. Your actions and choices reflect what you deem worthy of your precious time, and that ultimately shapes your future. In conclusion, time is the most precious commodity we have, and how we spend it defines the course of our lives. It is not something we can afford to waste or take for granted. Every moment counts, and every decision we make regarding our time is a reflection of what we value most. To stop wasting time is to take full responsibility for our lives. By setting clear goals, staying disciplined, and prioritizing what truly matters, when we embrace the present, take action, and use our time wisely, we unlock the potential to create the life we desire. Time is a gift, and it is up to us to make it count so we can build a future that aligns with our dreams and purpose.